Hey everyone, welcome back. Welcome back. I'm in my hotel for my bodybuilding show. So I'm going to be here for the next day, and bodybuilding shows tomorrow in the morning. If any of you have questions at all, I can do my best to answer those. You can leave those in the comments below. Castle's looking pretty nice, not gonna lie. Gonna build that one up. Yeah, let's have some fun here. Okay. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 2 up, 3 across. This starts here. So what we're going to do today is essentially just going to build up my castle walls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, how's everyone doing today? Hope you're all having a phenomenal day, because every day is a great day. 6, 7. What I am currently striving for is 1, 2, 5, 6. We're going to do some fun stuff with the castle balls today. And we're going to talk about some mindset stuff. As per the deal here. If anyone ever has topics they want me to touch on or chat about, please let me know. I'd love to talk about those. If it is mindset related, let's get it going. Yes, like I said, I'm in Barrie, Ontario. I live in Canada. And I'm in my bodybuilding show preparation right now. So you might be wondering, what does that even mean? How does that look? What does that look like? I'll tell you, 4 months ago, I had no idea. But the idea came to my mind that I was going to go do it. So I did it, and now I'm here. Gonna go get my axe quick. Gonna get some fences. That sounds good to me. I believe I have an axe somewhere. Nope, they're all over there. We'll make one though. We'll also make a I believe I have shears actually. Yep. There we go. I'm gonna do some creating right now. Just making the entrance way to the crib. They're back. The boys are back in town. Chop this up. You know what we'll do? I'm going to make my staircase up to heaven, up to the towers, and do that. How did they get in here? I haven't built in a while. I feel like I've been just getting resources, which is great too. Building up my stock. I also enjoy building. I love building actually. So we're gonna build today, and we're gonna have some fun. So let's have some fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very nice. Okay, and we're gonna add our fences. Here. Yes, so mindset. Whatever you put your mind to, there's a setting. And that's what the mindset is. Mine is being a little lower. Anyway, I just got my spray tan, and it is pretty baller. You know what else was that shot? Oh, jeez. Gonna get some food and see how we're feeling. I have my pre-cooked or pre-made meals for the next, well, every day. I've been have my meals prepped. How does that look? Want that one more down. This Power 5 bow is powerful. That's why I was wondering why that off. That also is off. There it is. Clean this up a wee bit. While we're at it, I'm going to go and clean up this courtyard too a bit, because there's a lot of trees happening. Not really feeling this many. I'm going to start tuning up my courtyard, building a bit, because I got a lot of resources, and now it's just getting in the fine-tuned work. So let's get to it. That being said, I just want to highlight that everything's a process. You have to go through all the steps in order to achieve the thing you want. And if we feel like we can cheat the system, if we feel like we can cheat the process, I'll tell you, you are cheating yourself. There is nothing you can cheat with the process. You have to do it. You can still possibly get by, you can still possibly achieve the goal you want. However, there is going to be a price you pay in terms of what you achieve. Because when we work by law, which is in one with the universe, when we work by law, when we work by, just like think of the law of gravity. When we work in line with it, it works really good. We don't hurt ourselves. We're nice and safe. We hit the ground safely. We live safely. When you disobey the law of gravity, what happens? You fall and you hit your head, you hit your butt, you fall down. It doesn't feel good. A lot of us are falling down in life, and in certain areas of all of our lives, we are falling down, and we don't want to. We don't want to receive these results that we're getting anymore. We don't want to see these things happening in our life anymore. We're pretty tired of it, sick of it, not wanting it. So why don't we do something different about it and start changing that? Well, simple answer is because not a lot of us have been taught that you can change that. So what do you do then? Might be your next question. Well, you start studying. Grab a book and literally just start reading it. As silly as it may seem, as it might seem like, yeah, sure, I'm gonna do that. Yep, that sounds good. Actually go and do it, and then read it over and over and over again. Read the same book hundreds of times if you have to, and I'm not exaggerating, I'm not lying, I'm not joking. Literally read it over so many times that it's like the back of your hand. Why? Because when you do that, there is an effect in our minds that happens. There's something happens in our brain, in our subconscious mind, that you will find out what happens. You will change for the better, for the way that you want, really relatively quick. When I say relatively, in the lifespan of how long you've lived, I can guarantee you these results you will receive in this amount of time will be much quicker than anything you have currently or previously achieved. There's no right or wrong. It doesn't matter how fast or if you've achieved anything before or what you've achieved. All that matters is that you're going to achieve something great. So go and study something. Go and study a book. Go and study a passage and just read it over and over and over again. And then when you think you've read it enough, go and read it more. Now, if you're saying, this guy's crazy, what are you talking about? If you want to develop a positive mindset, the number one key to change anything is repetition. I'm sure you've all seen people in the gym. when you want to get big and strong, you got to do reps, which is literally just repetitions of the same thing over and over again. If you want to grow your muscles, if you want to grow a business, whatever you're doing, you got to do it repetitiously. You got to do it repeatedly, over and over and over again. And if you don't, and you stop, no right or wrong, but you will most likely not achieve the results that you're looking for. So if you want something greater, if you want something better in your life, something more harmonious, something more special, you got to do something different. You've got to try something different. You've got to act different. Just try something different that's going to stretch you out of your comfort zone of where you're at. Because the more we sit in our comfort zone, the more that we stay the same. If we want different, we must first be, act, and do different. And then once you start to do that, your life will start to align with that other life you want. It will take time, and again, relatively short amount of time compared to how long you've been here. Yeah, see, that's too low now. What we'll do is this. So if you just step out and bet on yourself, bet on the power of you, bet on the power that you can, you will. He who says he can will, he who says he can't won't. So bet that you can, because you have the power that you need to do it. And you will do it. It just takes time. It's going to take a little bit of time, some effort, and energy, and eventually you'll get there. Follow the process, and eventually you will get there. I'm not promising, I'm saying that it's going to take some time, and I'm saying that the results that you will receive will be beautiful. Because whenever we do anything or want anything in life, you got to pay the price first. You got to pay the price. You have to do the thing the price is asking. And if we don't, then you're not going to get it. Simply put, if you buy a Corvette, if you want a Corvette and it says 200 grand, you got to pay that price. It's there. That's how much it costs. Same thing with the life we want. God, the universe, says, oh, you want this life? Okay, this is how much it costs. We all know the cost. We all know it. Do we do it, though? Do we want to do it? No. That's the differentiation between people that achieve their dreams and people that don't. Again, no right or wrong. Just know that if you want something greater in your life, the door is open. It's open, and it is fully waiting for you. The path you want in life is fully there and ready. I was just going to take a shortcut. I was just going to put, saving blocks efficiently. So yeah, put your name to the price that is demanded. The price, we all know it. We all know the price. We all know what we got to do. But do we do it? No. Does the vast majority of people do it? No. Again, does it matter if you do it? No. Does it matter to yourself if you do it? I would say most likely yes. You probably want the thing pretty bad. Pretty good. And the beautiful part is that you can have it. How do I know that? Because you want it. That's as simple as it is. All you need to know is that you want the thing, and all you need to do is go for the thing. You don't need to know how. You don't need to know where, when, if. I will tell you that the ifs take care of themselves when you bet on yourself. What are you willing to bet on? Are you willing to bet that your life's going to turn out the way you want? Are you willing to bet on that? Because if you are, it'll turn out that way. However, if you're not willing to bet on that version of you, then you're going to keep getting the same version that has been already now, and you're going to stay that way. Again, it doesn't matter if you stay that way. It doesn't matter if you change. Just know that you can change. We are meant for change. We're built for change. We're built to be different. We're built to explore, to grow, to learn, to level up. All these things. And it's your and my responsibility to realize that for ourselves. We can take the opportunity that's presented, or we can say, no, I'll save it for another day. And I'll tell you, another day is going to come and another day is going to go. Do you want that? Some people don't care. Some people don't mind that. Some people don't want a life that's better than where they're at. Secretly, actually, they do. But they're not willing to accept the fact that you have to pay the price first. A lot of people want Corvettes. I would love to have one. Do I really love Corvettes? No, I mean, they're a great, nice looking car. Does it mean that I would love to have one? No, but I gotta pay the price if I want one. I have to pay the price that they ask. So, what price are you willing to pay? Are you willing to pay the price of living the life you don't want? I feel like that price is a lot higher than the one that's being asked for the life you do want. It's pretty simple. It's not always easy, but it's pretty simple. You know why? We insist on making it hard. I've insisted on making it hard my whole upbringing because that's how I was raised, to be hard on myself. Well, the truth is, there's no need to be hard on yourself. Just be yourself and watch the rest take care of itself. I'm gonna need this. And a great lesson that I learned. There's no need to be hard on yourself. Not only no need, there's no benefit to it. Zero. Zero benefit to being hard on yourself. It might help you in the short term to see a little better, different results quickly. However, it's not sustainable. We want sustainability. It's not sustainable to be hard on yourself. Some people might say, what you just said could be beneficial. Well, okay, didn't say that. Some people might say, oh, it could be this. No. No. Being hard on yourself is just a way that's been learned from our parents, from our teachers, from social media, from everyone that we grew up with and around and by, and they told us, well, they punished us, we were punished. Does it mean that we're bad people or they're bad people? No, absolutely not. It just means that they grew up that way, so they only passed that down because that's what they knew, and they decided to do that. No right or wrong. It's our responsibility now to let that go and move on. What life do you want? Blame is not going to get you anywhere. You can place the blame where it belongs and then leave it there. Okay, yeah, our parents weren't exactly parents we might have you may say, oh, they didn't raise me proper or raise me right. I wish I would have done this. I wish they could have done that. You can't change it now. You can't change the past. They did the best with what they had, with where they were at and what they got. So love your family, love your parents, because they are amazing people, just like you. We're amazing people. I'm an amazing person. They're an amazing person. Whenever you want something greater, go and get it. Go and get it. It takes nobody else to do the thing for you. You just got to go do it. And once we take that responsibility in our life, our whole life changes. Our parents were there for the good. They wanted the best for us, so they put their best foot forward. And that allowed us to live the life that we're living now. Be thankful for that. If you're born into a different world, you'd be with different people, living a different life. Our parents did the best with what they had, with what they got. And if they knew better, they would have raised us differently. So be grateful for that, because there's other situations that could be worse off and that are well different than ours. Be grateful that you are where you are. I'm grateful that I am where I am. Gratitude's an amazing thing. I used to think, oh, why would I be grateful, or what does that even mean? It doesn't work for me. That's previous thoughts. Just be grateful and do it every day, and then keep doing it, and keep doing it, and keep doing it, and then you'll see the truth. You will see that the gift of gratitude is a gift, truly a gift. It is so special. It is so beautiful when we can just tune into being grateful for everything that God, the universe, has blessed us with. Every challenge is an opportunity. Every opportunity is a time to grow and reflect. What do you want today? What do you want to be? Who do you want to become? And whatever that answer comes to you, you already are them. Just like me with my bodybuilding. I am a bodybuilder. And other people could say, yeah, well, you just started. Or, how do you know that? Because I am, watch me. Just bet on yourself. That's all it takes. You just got to bet on yourself. Prove yourself right. If there's one thing in this universe you can be sure of, it is yourself. Why? Because God created you in perfect harmony with Him. God had an image. God had a vision. He gave you gifts, me gifts, that we were meant to open and use for the goodness of the whole world. Think of this. This is a really cool quote, or this is a really cool thing to chew on in your mind. When there's a manufacturer, do they intentionally put flaws into their thing that they're making? No. Therefore, why would God, the creator of the universe, why would he or they put flaws into their creation? Think of that for a second. Why would that make sense? It doesn't make sense. Why would they do that? They wouldn't. No creator designs flaws into what they create. That is the same with you. That's the same with me. God created us in perfection. Expressing gratitude for that allows us to see that perfection Allows us to see that God is with us, with you, with me, all the time. There is no point where God is not here. The universe is not here. There may be points where it seems like, oh my gosh, what the heck? How could this possibly be happening for me? Everything happens for us, not to us. And I'll tell you, when you tune into gratitude and you let God, you give him the handles and just say, I'm grateful for this. Thank you. These are all things from the Bible. These are all things from scriptures. When you just hand God the universe, the one who created us, and just say thank you for this situation, you leave it up to him, to them, and then you let it go. And that just releases us from that bond. Instead of thinking about it, release it to that higher power that is saying, I've got you. No need to worry. No need to stress. You are okay. We are okay. Let's keep moving forward. And when you tune into that power, you don't need to worry. You just need to keep being you. Keep being yourself. It took a long time for me to understand who myself is, who I truly am. And I'll tell you, I'm a beautiful person, just as you, just as the next person. We are all beautifully unique human beings that are here for a purpose. And if anyone tries to tell you otherwise, reject that idea, because it's not true. You are so perfect, you might not even come to comprehend the beginning of it at this moment, and that's fine. However, I can tell you that you are so perfect that you don't quite understand how perfect you are, and I am. We are so beautifully designed for any task we set out to do, whether you're religious or not. I define myself, I know that there's a spiritual power, there's a higher power in and of everything, whether that's God, universe, it doesn't really matter. All that I know is that there's something that governs all of us. And when we tune into it, and you see that there's laws, just like the law of gravity, not only physical laws, but there are spiritual laws. We start to abide those, like being grateful and expressing gratitude. Those laws start to work in our favor. Our life starts to take on a power that is so attracting and prosperous, and good. It's just so amazing. Why? Because we are in line with God's vision. What is God's vision? When you tune into who you truly are, you will see God has a vision for all of us. And it's our opportunity to take that. Take the gifts we've been given and run with it. Run with it to heaven's land, and that is the gift of life. Simply put, that's the gift of life. Life is a gift. I used to be someone that thought life was the opposite of that. Life is a tremendous gift. Why? Tune into who we truly are and you will see life is so beautiful. Who we truly are is goal-striving human beings. Holy schnitzel. Yeah, we don't want to be up there when that happens. More. So embrace your gifts, embrace the powers you've been given, and accept those powers, accept those gifts. And God will enlighten you every day of your life. Simple as that. All we have to do is just accept that we're different, accept that we're unique, and move forward with it. There's nothing to reject, there's nothing to worry about. Just keep being you, and the rest will take care of itself. I used to wonder who I was. I used to wonder what I'm here for. I used to wonder so many different things. I used to wonder why this, why that. I used to say, why me? When we let go of that attitude, the why me, why me, why me. There is no why me, just let that go. Tune into love, tune into peace and prosperity. And the peace and prosperity will follow you everywhere you go. We missed. Well, I guess I actually... plants absorbed it anyway. Yeah, so listen to your intuition. That's God. God is intuition. He is saying, do this, go here, go there. Speak with this person, speak with that person, do this, do that. It's our responsibility to say, yeah, you know what, I'm going to go do that thing now. I heard the voice, I heard the message, now it's time to act. Take some courage. Courage isn't something that only blesses a few people. Courage is something that must be cultivated and used. It's not we're either courageous or we're not courageous. It's you have the courage. You just got to do the thing, and the courage will show itself. Do the thing, and you will find the energy to do the thing. We're making progress, ladies and gentlemen. Progress is the name of the game. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. What's that? What does that mean? That means the idea has taken on a power of its own. An ideal is something that we are emotionally involved in. It's not just something that just flies through our mind. It's a powerful tool that is used for good. So I'm going to go and do the floor. I'm also going to make the turrets on the inside too. I think that's going to look awesome. So let's go do it. Let's finish these walls first though. So we're trying to do too many things at once right now. That's another thing. Our mind can only focus on one area at a time. So if we're focused on lack of, if we're focused on not having this, not having that, that's what will show up, that's what will continue to show its face in our life. Whatever we entertain, whatever we think about, whatever if the person's worrying, whatever we're doing, we are creating that in our life. So if you want more from your life, you gotta go create it. And no, I don't mean you gotta go get mud and go slap a few slabs together in real life. No, I just mean whatever you want in life, go out and get it. Because it's there waiting. How do you create something? So people might say, you know, it's not just going to poof out of nowhere. You're right, it won't. It's not. That's not how it works. But it does work that way. It does just appear over time and through process. It does just happen. It doesn't just happen randomly. It happens through a process. This goes 3, 4, 5 up. Good stuff. So if you want something in your life, know that it's going to take a process to get there. And there's going to be certain things, again, remember the price I was talking about, you got to pay a price. If you want the Corvette, you got to pay the Corvette. The dealer's going to say, this is how much it costs. You might say, oh, well, I don't want to pay that. All right, well, there's a guy waiting out there that's going to pay the price. So do you want it or no? The person might say, no, I'm good. All right, we're going to go sell it to Bobby John over here. That's it. That's how it works. What do you want in life? What is it that you want? Because we got to go out and we got to do it. We got to get it. No one's going to do it for you. You may have help along the way. You will have help along the way. However, that help is help. Help is help. Accept the help and it'll change your life. at the same time, too, you don't want to rely on someone else's generosity for the results you want, because you are a powerful creator. You create what you want. Other people have a role in it. No successful thing has ever been achieved on its own. So you got to work for it. You got to put in the work. You got to put in the drive. You got to put in the hours. However, if you expect for it to just happen because someone else is going to help you, I'll let you figure that out on your own. I hope everyone is enjoying these videos. I hope you all find some value in them. And if there's any insights that you've had, please drop a comment and let me know, because I would love to hear from you. Love to hear about you. I'd love to hear what you like, what you enjoy doing, what you find enjoyable, what you think is valuable in the world. And let that run your life. What you find value in, let that just take on a power of its own and just do that thing. Does it mean do that thing only? No. You can if you want. However, go and friggin' live a powerful life, man, woman. Who cares? Doesn't matter who you are, where you are, what you're doing. Go live a powerful friggin' life. The power within you is so great. The power within me is so great. It is amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't underestimate it. We need more stone, boy. Under the sea. Under the sea. Gonna go finish this. Yeah, don't like that there. That works. The key to freedom, do you want to know? I'll tell you here now. key to a free life is very simple. A few letters. Very simple concept. Not only concept is a very simple term. You'll see that a lot of the things I reference are simple. Very simple. The biggest thing between us and that simple end is that we insist on making it complicated. Think of a math problem. When you get to the end, if anyone knows math, you know that it seems really hard, and we're trying so hard, it seems like we're never going to avail and hit that end solution. Then all of a sudden, you have a big realization, and you're like, holy smokes, I understand. That is the greatest analogy for life. That was so simple. I get that. I see it. I understand it. How was that so hard? Why was that so hard a lot of the time? I find I get stuck on that. Or worry about it. The reason why is because we've been taught to make it hard. It's simple. It is super simple. Want to know the word? I'll tell you. Decision. When I first heard that, I was like, oh, I make decisions all the time. That version of Ryan didn't make decisions. Didn't know what that meant. There's a great word called ambivalence. If you've never heard of it, look it up. I didn't hear of it. I didn't know what it meant. I'll tell you, it means having the same feelings different feelings towards the same thing at the same time. You just got to decide what you want and then make a decision on it and then do it. We are confident decision makers, all of us. When you see that that's the truth, because it is, I'm a confident decision maker. You're a confident decision maker. You might not feel like it, but you are. You just might not know how to do it yet, because you've never been taught. You'll see that life makes so much more sense. Life is so much more free. Life is so much more open, because you're not caught in these conflicting feelings of what should I do? Oh, this, that. I'm so worried or stressed. You don't need to be stressed or worried. It's okay. It's okay, and it's going to be okay. Why? Because I said so. Because God is here for us. That's why. Nice, that's kind of cool. Don't sweat the small stuff either. There's no need for it. There's no need for sweating the small stuff. It'll take care of itself in due time. What I mean by that is everything works itself out. It just takes a little bit of time. Just takes a little time. My buttocks is starting to hurt. Get a wee bit sore. Me buttocks. What I do know is that tomorrow there's complimentary breakfast. And yeah. See, I like that. How about that? That's nice. Coolio McCoolio, boys and girls. That sounds good to me. What I'm gonna do now is create I'm gonna make my turrets on the inside as well. Because that idea came to me earlier and I'm like, let's freaking do it, bud. So does anyone have any stories they would like to share or tell? I would love to hear them. At the same time, too, I like being able to see the corner, though. This one will be fortified and the rest will stay that way. That sounds like a plan. So that's going to the main castle. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get some food quick. Show you what I've got actually. It's for tomorrow. Premier protein. Some egg whites, Greek yogurt, some oats, peanut butter, bananas. Actually, no oats in this one. Less carbs, planned anyway, packed. And then I have chicken, rice, spinach, and some pork tenderloin with some chili powder. That's tomorrow. Today is essentially the same. Chicken, rice, spinach, chili powder, pork. Breaking this into 2 meals. So I have 2, well, 1 now and 1 after. I have my check-in at 6 p.m. It's 4:40. I want to make nether brick, so I'm going to finish the roofs. thing. My butt is getting sweaty, and I don't want the spray tan to rub off. Had a bit of a spillover here. All good. Taken care of. Put in a lot of water. TBH. It's perfect. Alright, what are we gonna do now? Oh yeah, Nether. Let's do it. So I'm gonna go to the Nether. Get some Nether stuff. And oh, look at these chickens. Look at how many chickens there are in this bad boy. Oh, we also need to empty some of these. A shulker box would be so nice. Alright, it's another time. We're gonna go get some nether brick. Let's do it, baby. Yeah, where did you come from, my dude? I didn't see it. Let's do it. Save ourselves some coal, get some nice nether brick. Yeah, so I have my check-in at 6. It is 5:30 now. So I'm gonna go there, meet some people, meet some other athletes, and head to bed not too soon, not too shortly after that. Well, I'll be up for a little bit. However, I will most likely hop on some Minecraft again and just play my heart away. Chill out, relax, let the spray tan fully set in, and read a book. There's a book that I'm reading that is really good. It's called Unreasonable Hospitality. If you are in the hospitality industry, I'm not just talking tourism, I'm talking life. If you want to be a better giver, remember those laws I was talking about, laws of being, laws of living. If you want to be a greater giver, a greater person of service, read that book. Great book. By Will Guidara. He was the #1 rated restaurant in New York City, or in the world, actually, I should say. He just talks about service, about hospitality. I mean, there's service and just doing things, servicing people. And then there is hospitality, which is a bit different.